Kerala was the first to have a confirmed case of the coronavirus in India, and today it's also one of the few states which has successfully managed to begin to flatten the curve of the virus in that state. It has an extremely low mortality rate at this stage. Extensive tracking systems and follow-up systems have been in place, from route maps with date, time, place of positive patients being published to ground workers physically following up with quarantined families. Over 30,000 health workers would be on the ground. Kerala has redrawn its own hotspots as well, clubbing the worst affected districts in red zones and allowing phased relaxation in others. Joining us now, one of the officers in the Kerala government who's played a key role in managing the pandemic in Kerala, Dr. Vishwas Mehta, Additional Chief Secretary Home. Thanks very much, Dr. Mehta, for being with us. Kerala is one of the few states that has a 28-day isolation period. How crucial is that, considering that there are still foreign returnees testing positive in Kerala who returned, say, 3 weeks ago?
Actually, the first case came on 30th January when one of the students tested positive on 30th January. And thereafter, the second stream came around 9th March, when we have 5 British people, Italy returned people who were tested positive in Pathanamthitta. So most of the cases which we traced out were basically from foreign returnees. So we had put in place already the surveillance at all the airports. We have 4 international airports, about 92 international flights coming in. So we had already started screening the passengers much before the spread had started elsewhere in the country. And fortunately for us, because of our experience in Nipah virus and other epidemics which we have been handling, we already had a system of contact tracing and surveillance well put in place. So we had started doing this, and Kerala, because of its vast infrastructure and also the leadership from the top, I must say this is the only state which has got Chief Minister having a review every day with all the officers, and we have a crisis group meeting which meets under the leadership of Chief Secretary, where Health Secretary, myself, all the secretaries together sit, work out a strategy, brief the Chief Minister, and on a day-to-day basis we are monitoring this. Maybe this extensive surveillance, extensive quarantine, day-to-day contact has perhaps helped us in handling this crisis to a large extent.
So, Dr. Mehta, among those testing positive now, like in Kannur, a lot of patients or cases seem asymptomatic. To what extent is that a concern?
It is a concern because normal protocol says 14 days quarantine, but if we have a case coming up after 28 days, I think that's a thing to be seen. Now, every day we are getting new challenges. So it's not over. I won't say that even though we have flattened the curve, we would not like to be complacent. We would like to still be alert. We would still like to watch. And once the lockdown is over, when we have a whole lot of people from Kerala, especially from the Middle East, coming back, we have a new challenge of quarantining these people, isolation and surveillance. So the challenges are going to be there. I think next 3-4 months we have to be extremely careful. I would not like to be complacent.
Yeah, no, I know lots of people en masse would like to come back to the States, lots of flights from, say, Middle Eastern countries as well. One final question to you, Dr. Mehta. The use of rich antibodies from those who've recovered from COVID-19 and plasma transfer treatment, what are your views on that? Is this something that you're looking at very closely in Kerala?
I think only the experts will be able to say that, but that is one of the strategies which certainly with the expert of medical doctors will be able to look at that. Antibodies is something, because the number of recoveries have been pretty high. If I show you the figures here, one of the chart which is very, very encouraging to us is this curve where you find the number of recoveries are more than number of people testing positive. This is as compared to other states. If you find this shows a very, very encouraging trend to us. So maybe the antibodies are able to develop resistance. Till we have the vaccine developed, I think we'll have to look at alternative ways, and we are open to anything which experts say. We would like to follow a protocol as approved by Government of India, as approved by ICMR, and as advised by our experts.
Thanks for watching. Drop a like, leave a comment, and don't forget to subscribe.